Contrary to popular belief, sellers that price high to get the most don't.
Moving forward with the Dekker team. Moving forward together with the Dekker team.
We are delighted to welcome you to episode 735 of Life's Inside Track. And I'm Yetta Dekker.
And I'm Ken Dekker.
And it's where we get to share techniques, thoughts, tips, tools, tactics, and truths that we all need, we all deserve, you, I, everyone, so we can turn our house into home, our families thrive, and we build wealth wisely through real estate. Wealth by design, actually.
Mm-hmm.
This one is one of those things that probably is one of my pet peeves. I could have a pet peeve in the industry.
Okay.
Okay? No, it's not okay. It's
well, it's
terrible.
okay for you to have a pet peeve. That's fine.
I have a pet peeve, all right. It's that people think if they price high, they get more.
Mm.
And there's a lot of hype. Well, I'm not in a hurry. I can wait. So I have time to price high. I can come down if the market doesn't show that it's worth it. It's like the worst advice on the planet. It's terrible.
Well, I think people value the things they have or the work they've done on things, especially if they've done renovations. Sometimes if it's their own sweat and tears, or sometimes it's their money they've spent on renovations. They evaluate their homes higher. It's similar to cars. Like every time I've gone to trade in a car to buy another new to me car, the valuation of the vehicle is always less than what I thought it would be.
Always.
Now, part of that is retail, wholesale. I'm thinking retail value. They're thinking wholesale value, right? Because they got to make money on my car.
Right. But even if you go sell it on Auto Trader,
you still
don't get what you thought you'd get. And that's retail to retail.
Yeah.
So it's true with cars too.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
It's worth more to the owner, the beholder
Mm-hmm.
of the house or the beholder of the car.
Mm-hmm.
We tend to value it higher than maybe the general market will value it. So I don't think people intentionally price it high, and yet they're thinking, well, what's the harm in pricing it high? Here's the harm. You're going to sell for less.
Mm-hmm.
Like I can say that with about 99.9% accuracy. Ask more than the market says that your home should be worth, and you're probably going to be playing a nasty game, which is trying to chase a ball that's rolling down a hill.
Mm-hmm.
Near impossible to do. Because when you start high, the first thing you do is reduce your activity significantly the first 2 weeks on the market. Isn't it like 60%?
Yeah, one of the stats we found said 60% less interest. That means less views, 60% less showings than in the first 2 weeks. And the first 2 weeks is a prime time to tell whether your house is going to, sell properly or not, because typically there's a pent-up demand of buyers. They've seen everything that's on the market
in a given price range or that fits their criteria.
And then when a house comes in in their price range, they're going to look at it. Now, everybody has a budget, right? Typically, not too many people can say I can pay whatever I want for a house. They have a budget, even if it's a high budget or low budget. That's one thing our daughter said to us when she was getting married. She said, I hate the fact that I have a budget. And she wasn't saying that the budget we gave her for the dress and the venue and all that was too small. She said, even if it was twice as much, I still have a budget to work within, and that's tough. Well, buyers have budgets to work in.
Because you just change your expectations, right? As you have more access to more money, you just buy a nicer, bigger, whatever.
Better location or whatever. Right. So the issue becomes, it's the law of substitution. So there's two factors going on when you're pricing your home. One is, what have other buyers been willing to pay for something similar?
Relevant, right? And maybe it's not exactly the same. It's not the same model. It has similar utility.
Right. What have they paid in the past? And what is your competition priced at? And how many months of inventory is on the market? All these things we layer, like a lasagna, we layer them into discussing what the ideal price for you is to get the most for your home.
Right.
Right? And it's not starting high.
And when you start high, the problem is even the 40% of buyers that still come see it, because 60% of them are dropped off and don't bother seeing it, even the ones that might be a good fit, you also are having the wrong people look at your house.
Yeah.
Because if my budget is $900,000, we'll just say for argument's sake, and the home is worth probably $900,000, and somebody decides they want to price it at $950,000, that's only what? Not about 5% above the recommended. It's only 5%. Only 5%. What's going to happen is the people that really are 950 buyers that are looking for a 950 house that has that value won't come and see your house likely.
Yeah.
And the person that does come and see it at 950 is going to be the wrong person.
Yeah. And sometimes, there is condition, and condition of a home can affect the price. You can get the higher end of the range, but typically a 3-bedroom, 1-car garage house
in a given area
is going to be a different price point than a 4-bedroom, 2-car garage house in a given area. It's generally on a wider lot. It's more square feet. It has the extra utility of the garage, 2 lanes for parking instead of 1. All kinds of things that increase its usability.
Right.
And if you're pricing your 3-bedroom, 1-car garage similarly to the 4-bedroom, 2-car garage, the wrong people are seeing your house, right? They're saying, oh no, I can see this 4-bedroom, 2-car garage for the same money. Why would I choose yours?
And so that's what Ken's saying about substitution.
The law of substitution. What else can they buy for similar money? Or even if let's say there's 6 months of inventory. And what that means is that with the current level of inventory and the current level of sales, it would take 6 months. If nothing else came on the market, it would take 6 months for that property, all those listings to sell. Now, right now in Ottawa, we're more around that 3-4, but in condominiums, like apartment condos, it's closer to 6 months. The point being is if you need to sell in 2 months, well, then you have to be priced in a position that you're one of the ones that sells in the 2 months.
Right. But what we're attempting to say is we're not proposing you sell for less. We're proposing that you're going to sell for more if you price it right. The strategy of pricing higher than the market will get you less than you would have got if you priced it right in the first place. That's really the point here.
Yeah. And if you're thinking, I may want to sell this spring or right now or this summer, great time to book a clarity call with us. Go to dekkerteam.com and just click the button and book a scheduled appointment, and we'll spend 15 minutes on the phone, get some details from you, give you some general ideas. And maybe we have to meet. Maybe we need to get in to see your property to really narrow it down, but we can get you a good start on things, right?
Ultimately, would you rather attract 60% more buyer interest early or be chasing buyers and price later?
Thanks for joining us, because we love to build wealth wisely, because it's about much more than just money.
Moving forward with the Dekker team. Moving forward.